Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and I thought I'd do a follow-up video about this developer note that CM Fragment sent us, giving us the Q&A event response. So this ought to be pretty interesting. We got the greetings agents, and we see timeline battles, eh? We're going to change the timeline? No, that'd be a good thing. Here's some common feedback and requests for timeline battle. Improve repetitive gameplay. Yeah. Add a real-time PvP system. Absolutely. That would make it way more fun and would actually be PvP because it'd be player versus player instead of player versus AI. Game roster and rules. Improve the character ban system. Remove skill cooldown times at the start of the battle. That would be freaking amazing. I can't stand how whenever you jump in timeline, your cooldowns are not ready to go. You're not ready to use your skills. That freaking sucks. It puts you at a complete disadvantage. It blows donkey butt. So hopefully they do change that. Avoid lower level agents match with higher level agents rewards. I think that's actually really good. There's a lot of players out there, newer players. They don't have the powerhouses that veterans have. And, you know, maybe the veterans or the players that's been playing for a long time would get, you know, a little bit better rewards because they've earned it. They played for a long time, but the newer players still wouldn't get screwed and have to compete with all them high ranked rosters. Improve rewards. Yeah, that's an absolute. Majority of players playing Timeline Battle are agents who play occasionally to receive basic rewards and agents who play diligently to reach top ranks. We have concluded that changing the game rules to satisfy a small portion of our players will create unnecessary pressure on the other types of players. So that's, you know, regarding the avoid lower level agents matched with higher level agent rewards. That's really good. We definitely agree that Timeline Battles needs to be improved. Yeah, no joke. It has been improved for literally years. So we are planning to add a new league, really, for those who aim for the top ranks to address this issue. We'll see. This new league system will have different rules and methods of play, and only the highest ranking agents in previous Timeline Battle rewards will be participating in this. Unfortunately, in Timeline, even if they change it, it's still going to be the certain metas. You know, unless they do something about that, start reworking old characters, giving old characters, making them stronger to where they can compete with all the new metas, because it just sucks when there's, you know, a few characters that are just at the top of their game. Otherwise, we're going to see the same thing that we're seeing right now. All the same characters being played over and over and over in Timeline, which freaking sucks. There needs to be more variety. More characters need to be reworked, so that's something else they need to be focusing on, especially for this game mode and really for all game modes. With this new league update, we will investigate the previous Timeline Battle matching system to solve the mismatch in levels and also address the rewards issue. Yeah, let's hope so. World Boss. Now, this is interesting. World Boss. People actually voted for World Boss to get changed, which it doesn't surprise me to a point because I know a lot of people, you know, because we got spoiled with the all defense down strikers the way they were before, whenever they changed it and put in the resist system, the conquer system, a lot of people didn't really like it. You know, I mean, when you get used to getting candy every single day and then they take that candy away, or you get used to a certain lifestyle every day and then you lose your job, yeah, things kind of go to crap and it puts a sour taste in your mouth. And I think a lot of people, that's the reason they voted for World Boss. But, you know, game will add new bosses. That's a great idea. I actually like that. It'd really be awesome to see some really wacky world bosses, you know. I would love it. And then add them as characters. That would be really cool. Add a new mode that only allows certain characters. That would be good. Make use of our entire roster instead of the metas all the freaking time. I play with the same characters every single day, over and over and over. Increase daily entrance counts. That would be good. Maybe get some more rewards because of that. Game roster rules. Improve striker settings. Remove resistance system. Well, here's the thing about the resistance system. Personally, I don't want it changed. I like that World Boss is difficult. I know some of you don't like it. You want the old defense down thing to come back. But honestly, that was really just too easy. I like that it's harder to play. I like that it's more of a challenge. It actually makes for more interesting gameplay when you're ducking and dodging and moving all over the place. Yeah, it's more difficult, but at the same time, it's better for all of us to improve our gameplay and create more competitiveness amongst all of us. But we'll see. I mean, they could implement something that would be better, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, the resistance system is kind of wacky because even if you have max resist, your all defense down only works for so long as far as strikers. Now that's a bunch of bullcrap. If you have max resist, because what's the goal of having the conquer level and going up to a resist level if your all defense downs are going to get screwed anyways after a minute 30, after 2 minutes? If it's not going to be effective after that long, why in the hell would you have it? You know, some people like those long fights, those long 5-minute fights. They want to have fun playing the game. They have the free time to do it. And it would be nice to have the option, you know. Why do I want to build up my resist, build up my conquer level, if my resist level, if my all defense down strikers are not being effective and my mind control strikers are not being effective after 2 or 3 minutes? You know, it's stupid. It really is just kind of dumb, kind of defeats the purpose of having a conquer level. So that, I think, definitely needs to change. Add a mid-animation skip function. That would be good. Improve rewards. Of course, you should see that always. So they apologize for the frequently changing world boss. We're currently developing new bosses in new difficulty mode. The new difficulty mode will have different character striker rules than the beginner, normal, ultimate difficulties. Interesting. The new difficulty is planned to become a major mode for Tier 3 and potential awakened characters. Well, that's good because, you know, here lately, awakened characters are just stronger than Tier 3s. Over and over and over, they've done that. Mystique, Beta Ray Bill, Amadeus Cho. All 3 of those characters are stronger than most Tier 3s. They're actually just freaking off the chain, ridiculous as far as their damage with their awakened skills. Even without their awakened skills, all 3 of those characters are very powerful. We expect the difficulty created by the resistance system and ultimate difficulty can be lessened by the addition of a new difficulty. Well, we'll see. We continue to plan on improving convenient functions such as skipping boss berserk animations. Lastly, a new reward system is in development for higher difficulties. That is good. Give people incentive to want to play those higher difficulties because right now there is no motivation. I have no motivation, and I know a lot of other players that have no motivation at all to go beyond stage 50. Why? The rewards don't get no better. It needs to change. You need to give players a reason to push more. It can't just be the bragging factor. There's got to be incentive from the game itself. Danger Room. I mean, Danger Room is pretty good. Honestly, I like Danger Room. I just want better rewards in Danger Room. Personally, that's all I really care about in that game mode. I think it's pretty fun, and honestly, if they add a bunch more crap to it, it's just going to kind of suck because there's so much going on that screen that it's not even funny. It's just, So I just want rewards personally, but we'll see. So add new bosses, good idea. Add a new mode that only allows certain characters, good idea. Fix matching errors and server issues, definitely a good idea. Remove Danger Room from daily missions, damn good idea. A lot of people can't play Danger Room because of their connecting issues, which, I mean, it really sucks. It's not fair to those players. That should never, ever be in the daily missions. Ability to use any character, reduce playtime. Ability to use any character would be dope. Maybe that would give Netmarble an actual reason to build other characters other than just making us happy, which really should be enough, but it never is, I guess, or never has been. Reduce playtime, yeah, good idea. Because of time restrictions, I know I'm very time restricted. I have a busy schedule. It's very hard for me to play all the game modes and all the games I play, blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of you play multiple games, and it's kind of the same for you. Improve the matching system of rank and normal rewards, and improve rewards. We're seeing improved rewards all over the place. Yeah. So when Extreme Mode was first introduced, it is intended to allow players to use any character. It also has a separate ranking system of rewards and requires much more complex team strategy. Extreme Mode which is currently unavailable, should open soon as long as major problems do not arise during the final development process. We are planning for normal mode to become simpler after the Extreme Mode update, and some much requested new bosses are planned to be added gradually after Extreme Mode has been implemented. Since reducing the playtime may result in frequent one-sided gameplay, we are researching various improvement measures. We will also focus on finding ways to reduce gameplay time when simplifying normal mode. So in regards to the matching system and the server issues which trouble our agents, we will continue to monitor closely and improve upon it. Lastly, we will also investigate rewards that is fair for each mode. And then we have Alliance Conquest. Personally, I don't care about Alliance Conquest at all. I never play it. I know most players don't play this game mode because all it is jumping in there, putting your characters in there, and letting them go. And that sucks. If you can't play with your characters, what's the point? You invest everything into them. You put whatever obelisk on them. You set them up to do well, and then they get freaking one-shotted when they shouldn't get one-shotted. They don't prioritize the skills they should prioritize. Now, if they created Alliance Conquest where we could set it up to where they prioritize the skills that they should prioritize, if there was some kind of strategy, maybe that would be better. But honestly, we need to be able to play those characters. That would be a lot better. Although people that are time restricted, maybe being on auto would be better. But the thing about Alliance Conquest, and one of the big reasons I never play it, is because of the times. It's available at certain times of the day, and those certain times I'm busy. I don't have time. I'm either sleeping or working. I can't play it. So yeah, so hopefully they improve that as well, but I doubt it. New league, game roster rules, reduce playtime, add a defense into the system, add a preset system. That would be good. Improve rewards. So they're currently working on adding a high rank league in Alliance Conquest exclusively for those alliances that have shown a certain elevated level of performance. The current Alliance Conquest will be simplified in order to promote more alliances to participate. Yeah. And the new high-ranked league will encourage alliances to play more strategically in the high-ranked league. We'll see. Right now another problem is, there's 3 different teams, and 2 teams, they collaborate with each other, and then they just team up on the other guy. So is there a way you're going to stop that? Because if you can't stop that, it's still going to be unfair for that singular team. So, I don't know. Other quality of life improvements, such as improving character selection and adding defense info, are planned to be added. As part of players' requests, we are looking into improving rewards for these leagues. Please look forward to our future updates. Then we got Shadowland, adding exclusive store. I've mentioned that before in another video. Absolutely, there should be a damn store like the Dimensions Mission store. That would be awesome. Add new floors, absolutely. Improve rewards. Have steady rewards, not just bull crap where it's booty boxes. We need to have regular rewards every single week like what we have in stage 1 to 30, or I guess now stage 1 to 35. Since adding new floors may result in increasing playtime or making players feel exhausted, we're very cautious on proceeding in this direction. Yeah. More doesn't mean better. It's really quality. Quality of the floors and what we have to do in them is really what makes them better. What really would be nice is have an alternating Shadowland system to where you'd have alternating floors each week. That is the way to do it. Kind of similar to Danger Room, something like that. That would be freaking amazing, to where you'd have to use certain characters in different weeks. Now I know for some people that would suck, but for the veterans and for people that's been playing for a little while that have a fairly developed roster, this would be good. And for the newer players, it would give them something to strive for. It would give them a reason to build those other characters instead of just sitting on a freaking shelf doing nothing except collecting dust. We have also discussed adding a feature to exchange tokens for items as many agents have requested. Why don't you add one that lets us change it for uniform chips, you peckers? We have decided that acquiring rewards immediately after complete stages will be more helpful to our agents that are requiring agents to exchange tokens for items. And then character reworks and new characters. Now this is interesting. Odin, we already know Odin's. Looking forward to Mamu, Ghost Rider, and other characters who have received many votes will also be part of the rework plan. We'll see. I don't hold my breath for that. I mean, we know Odin's getting reworked, and those characters probably get reworked, but will they be good reworks? We'll see. Vision and Hyperion, Vision was decent, but he didn't break no meta. He didn't make some massive splash. He pretty much was forgotten about as soon as he got that uniform, and even worse for Hyperion. So we'll see. Odin's new uniform looks absolutely amazing in the story mode, and I'm hyped up for that. But it needs to have good effects. Odin needs to be one of the strongest characters in this damn game. He absolutely, the All-Father, needs to be. So we'll see. And the same with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's ridiculous. So, yeah. And then we got a bunch of, I'm grateful, thank you. I see some, little dislikes, but, some goods. I'd say overall, very positive. But, actions speak louder than words. I need to see what they're going to do. It's nice that they gave us a developer note. It's nice that they've addressed these things as far as, written. But they need to address it in action. We need to see these results. So it's going to take time, to be fair. But, I'm always going to be skeptical of Netmarble. I'm always going to be skeptical of what they do. But I do have hope. I do have hope. I imagine with all the negativity they've gotten, I mean, the Hulk update was a decent update actually, but I imagine with all the negativity they've gotten that, you know, they're losing profits. They're not making as much money as they was, so they need to get their head out of their rears and definitely make some changes. So let me know how you're all feeling about the developer note. Let me know if you're excited about the future for Marvel Future Fight. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.